Hello, welcome back to Good Talk Podcast.
Brought to you by Good Times and Company. I'm Kamille, and my favorite song at the moment is Papillon by Jackson Wang. Get on it.
Feeling like a papillon.
Feeling like a papillon.
Hi, my name is Katelyn, and my fun fact is that there was an earthquake today, and I was the only one that felt it.
In the whole LA area.
In the whole LA area.
There was not an earthquake today.
Huh?
I'm not convinced.
There was one. If you look it up. Earthquake, Los Angeles, June 12th.
What was on the Richter scale?
It was like 3.1.
Oh, that's a good shake.
I know, but I think I got the aftershock.
Oh.
It happened during work, and like no one around me felt like they felt it. They were like unfazed. I was like, maybe I did it, and I looked it up when I was on my break, and indeed there was an earthquake. Anyways, besides the earth shaking,
how was your weekend?
What did I do this weekend?
What did we do this weekend?
I forgot.
Oh my goodness. We went to the club on Saturday.
On Friday we went to the club in K-Town.
Yeah.
No. Japantown.
It was for my friend DJ Shiny. She's a DJ. Shouts out. And then talked about the podcast at the club. Never thought it would happen, but thank you everyone for supporting this podcast. We really appreciate it. We're literally at, I'm gonna manifest it. We're at 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for the 100 subscribers.
Sure.
Let's hope this age well.
Yep.
But shout out to everyone that's giving love to the podcast. So thanks so much.
Yeah, we went, and then Saturday we out all day. We had Din Tai Fung because I saw a TikTok of how to make the green beans from Din Tai Fung on a budget, and we tried to make it. Did not go well, and so
we went for research.
Yeah, research purposes. We went and then ordered the green beans. It's really good.
And dumplings.
And of course dumplings. The chocolate mochi dumplings.
Yes.
A must. Anyways,
what else did you do? Sunday.
Oh,
we watched.
I was like, I don't know what we did, even though it was literally yesterday.
Yeah, Sunday we watched the new Spider-Man Spider-Verse. Let me just tell you guys, you have to watch it.
I don't even know how to explain it. There's a lot of things happening.
Watch the first
Jericho
one.
cried twice.
Literally. I cried. I didn't, but it was so beautiful.
It was giving for sure.
It was such a beautiful movie. Not like story-wise, like the way it looked.
Cinematic.
It was.
That's why Jericho cried twice.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, are we done with the weekend? Is that all? Did I miss anything?
Okay, geez, we'll just move on.
I don't remember.
That was it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, fine. She's over the weekend catch up.
Speaking of the weekend.
What about the weekend?
Nothing.
Does he have a song called Confessions? Because that's what we're talking about today.
These are my confessions.
That's definitely Usher.
Oh my god, I thought it was Mario.
No,
I don't know
girl.
anyone.
Usher Confessions Part 2. There's part 1, part 2. Okay, but anyways, we're talking about
too much to confess.
Talk about Reddit confessions. Since everyone loves these Reddit threads, and we love these Reddit threads.
They're so fun. They're like very low maintenance for us.
Yeah, but our cousin Angel sent us 6 stories, 6 confessions.
Yes,
that people have told on the internet.
Yeah, so these are blind reactions.
Yeah, we never read these.
Confessions.
So if you guys want to send any funny Reddit threads, send them our way, and we'll read them. We'll react live.
But thanks, Angel.
Okay, first one. Are you ready?
Okay.
First confession.
Okay, what's the title?
The title is My Girlfriend's Sister Kissed Me.
Okay. Let me see how this is gonna go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna predict how this story's gonna go.
Okay, let's predict.
I think the sister has a crush on him, and then she kissed him. And then, but the sister told the girlfriend that he's dating that it was the other way around, and then that's why they broke up. The
boyfriend made the move on the girl.
Yeah. That's
you think they end up together?
No.
The sister and the boyfriend?
That'd be juicy though.
Right? We don't know.
We don't know. But that's how I think this story's gonna go.
Okay, here we go. It goes.
Listen.
My girlfriend's younger sister is in university, and as part of her biology major, she has to take a differential calculus course. I majored in math when I was in college, and my girlfriend volunteered me to help her. She was really struggling with it, and she already failed it once last year. It has been a little inconvenient, but I don't really mind. Last night, I was sitting with her at the kitchen table, as I usually would. We were discussing something to do with PDE, and then out of nowhere, she tried to kiss me on the lips. I didn't respond at all, and after a few seconds, she pulled back, looked at me, and just ran up to her bedroom. I waited half an hour, but she didn't come.
30 minutes. They love a good 30 minutes.
But she didn't come back down, so I assumed that she didn't want to talk about it and just left. The whole thing was so odd. There was no sexual tension at all, so I'm really not sure why she would kiss me. Also, I'm in a relationship with her sister. I haven't told my GF, her sister, yet.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if I should. I also haven't heard from her sister, so I don't really know what to do.
Oh.
Is this an advice column?
That's an advice column. It's not a kiss. That was not a kiss. They didn't kiss, right? He dodged it.
No, out of nowhere she kissed me on the lips.
Oh. Ugh.
There was contact.
It's giving. It's that my best friend's brother is the one for
by
me.
Victoria Justice. Yes.
Anyways, it's giving that moment. That scene is very. I don't know how often it happens, but I feel like it's so like typical.
I know,
just
right?
catching feelings.
He hasn't told his girlfriend yet, but the sister. But I haven't heard from her sister.
Yeah, so this is probably didn't talk about it.
Oh, they did talk about it.
She probably told his sister though.
She should.
The GF. Yeah, the boyfriend should tell the girlfriend that, hey, yo, you're still trying to kiss me, in case like he gets caught.
I want to know the age difference.
Well, she's in uni.
So she's of age.
She's British. She's British. No American college university.
And he is done with college.
Right. I mean, she's legal. He wouldn't be confessing this if she isn't legal. And she came up to him, so it's fine.
So we're blaming the sister.
We're not blaming anyone. This is not, are you the asshole? But if we want to blame someone in a situation, it is the sister.
The boyfriend should tell the girlfriend.
Yeah, that's just, yeah.
That's just weird. That's weird behavior to me.
Oh. But how did he feel it? Well, he said there was no sexual tension.
There was no.
Maybe like she felt something. And then he was like, didn't see the signs.
Yeah, that's probably how it
Typical.
went. Typical. You want to read the next one, or you want me to read all of them today?
You just read them. I'm like,
she's in a situation.
Fine.
So we don't know what happened at the end.
I know. No, we also can't. These links are broken because I guess they're like locked afterwards, so we can't even see comments. So.
Oh well.
Comment your comments, and then we can read them.
Up to your imagination. Okay. These are not very good. Like this one does not seem like a very good confession, but we'll see.
Okay.
When I was younger, I would make fake puke at 3 a.m. to get out of school.
Okay, what would you put in your fake puke?
Oh, good question.
Thank you.
Anything in the fridge that's chunky and like beige. So like oats, as mayo.
Okay.
A little bit of soy sauce, make a little brown.
Okay, how would you mask the scent?
Oh, like vinegar. Like add something fishy. Like fish. Was it fish sauce?
Yeah.
Make it a little stinky.
I would also put chunks of stuff I ate last night. Make it more believable. They really want to expect it.
Right. Like the leftovers?
Yeah.
I love that.
That's what I would put in my fake puke.
Okay, here we go. Story goes.
Okay.
Now, let me preface this by saying I was clearly in no way a normal child. Most kids would simply go to their parents' room and say, "Mommy, I'm sick," and proceed the day off school. I did no such thing.
I did all the time.
You went up to mom?
I said, "I'm sick."
It never worked though.
No, I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Fun fact. Okay. So a little bit story time before we get into this one.
Okay, go.
Before I forget.
Yeah.
It was one time, me and my partner had to write a children's book in middle school. This was like 6th grade. I did my part. My part was just the writing of the story, and then she had to like draw it out.
Illustration.
And so like our last meeting together, like on Friday, she didn't finish the illustration. I was like, I feel like she's not gonna do it. Like she had like a whole week, and we had to present it in front of the class. It's like, I'm not gonna take the fall of her not doing her work, so I just called in sick, so I didn't have to present it.
And mom let you not go to school?
I didn't tell her that. I told her I had a stomach ache,
and she didn't let you go.
No, she didn't go. I had to like talk to the nurse. It's like, I have stomach ache.
Oh my god, I could never. I was too scared.
Oh my god.
And I don't think mom would have let me.
She let me, but
because you're the second child. You should do whatever you want.
Anyways, go ahead.
Okay. I nearly never got sick. I'm sure if it was my... What? Sentence. I nearly never got sick. I'm sure if it was just my immune system or the lack of being exposed but I think I got sick 2 times from grade 1 and 9.
Okay, flex.
By sick, I mean not sick enough to puke.
Sickening.
I was always jealous of kids that were able to get out of school because they were sick, since I never got to miss school. So when I wanted to get out of having to go, I would sneak into the kitchen at 3 a.m., take some leftovers and shove them into a Tupperware container with some hot water. Okay. I would then take the leftover, mush it, and dump into the toilet as reasonably puking sound and a fake gag.
Wow.
Okay, the actor.
This is a lot of steps.
I then shove the Tupperware container in the cupboard underneath the sink and wait for her to come in. Mind you, I only did this like 4 times over the several years, but it worked every time. Totally don't know if my mom caught on, but I felt like there was no way she couldn't have known. Just thought I'd share and see if anyone did weird things as me growing up.
I never did throw up. I always did like a stomach ache.
I always did I have a headache, and then it's like, drink water, you'll feel better.
See, because your excuses are like so like unexcusable. You need to do like stomach ache, flu.
Flu's hard.
I never.
You know also what it was? I also had allergies all the time.
Yeah.
So they were like, it's just allergies.
Yeah.
Like even now when I get sick as an adult, my mom's like, it's just allergies, but I'm like dying.
I never did like the Lizzie McGuire like hair dry on the forehead. That was like too much. But genius.
But the like fake throw up and stuff, they did it like 4 times. Wouldn't you think like the mom's like, you need to go to the hospital?
Maybe it's spit out.
Like once
I definitely used like once a year. I definitely used like, oh, I have a stomach ache.
Dang.
Once a year.
That's a lot though to go through just for this one day.
Just do diarrhea. They don't want to see that.
True.
Just use diarrhea.
It's food poisoning.
Oh, talk about food poisoning. Want to talk about your food poisoning story? I think that's a good one.
We're just confessing ours.
Confessing ours.
Okay, I got food poisoning from oysters, and I was in college at the time, and I actually had to miss like 2 days of class because I could not get off the toilet. But it was a real excuse.
She got skinny.
I was skinny.
Skinny, that's not good. Don't do that.
Not good. But a lot of liquids.
I never had food poisoning. What was the experience?
I would never wish it upon the worst enemy.
What did it entail? How do you feel?
You're constantly going to the bathroom, but your stomach is like, feel like you're getting punched inside, and like you're like shaking, you're like dehydrated because there's so many fluids coming out.
Yeah.
But you can't eat anything because you're like gonna puke it out because like you don't have an appetite for anything. So till this day, I don't eat oysters.
Oh my god.
Call it trauma.
Fun.
No,
that's
so
insane.
It's nasty. Don't.
Did you have it twice? Food poisoning?
Yes.
What else was that?
I also had it for something else. It was like bad leftover or something.
Okay.
I can't remember, but I also had to skip 1 day. That wasn't as bad as the oysters. But I do remember being bound because I didn't go to the bathroom as often. Like number 2, I threw up a lot.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that one it hurts because it's like in your chest.
In your chest, and like throwing, like you feel like your whole like intensive
convulsing,
squeezing in you. Yes. That's how you get abs. I was kidding.
Skinny. No, that's bad. That's bad. But anyways, yeah.
So no fake puke here, all real.
Oh, all real. We only do real things here on this podcast.
Real.
Nothing's fake. Plants, real.
Real.
Puke, real. We keep it real.
Oh, that's a long one.
You want to read this one?
No.
Okay.
I think there's just a lot of spaces.
Yeah. Oh, this might be a little juicy.
Okay.
This one's called I read my roommate's diary all year, then stole it when we moved out.
Okay. Why steal it?
I don't know.
Okay, what do you think it was in the roommate's journal?
I think she stole it so she can tell other people about it. There's probably like juicy stuff about her other roommates or like her friends. Like a burn book.
Maybe juicy stuff about her, and that's why she stole it. Like, you have no proof of this. Maybe that.
Maybe. We'll find out.
We'll see. Next episode on.
Okay. In 2019, I got into college and started my first year with a random roommate. She was really rude to me despite trying to be a good roommate. And I'd always clean the room, take out the trash, etc., but she was always
The huge. The huge.
I wanted to know why, so I dug around like the third week and found her diary.
Okay, she's a toxic roommate. She's doing all but that.
Right.
Oh, I would never.
I started taking photos of it when she was in class, and I would read it. I would make sure to put it back exactly like it was. I never used it in arguments. I kept hidden from everyone, even my friends. I'm cursing because they're cursing. Okay, just saying. Okay. I did this constantly every other day for 2 semesters, and it was so addicting I couldn't stop. I learned so much about her and how she's mentally unwell, but she hides it really well.
She's mentally unwell. The golden roommate who's stealing this. She's obsessed with it. It's obsessed.
She's maybe in love.
Maybe. Ayo, enemies to lovers trope. This story right now.
Maybe so. I couldn't help it. It was just so intriguing. Oh my god, what is she reading? Then COVID hit.
Oh, of course.
And I just wanted to keep a keepsake. And when she was moving out, I was about to get in my car and leave, but then I went in and I made an intrusive decision to steal it.
No way.
I put it in my pants and my shirt over it and left.
Oh my god.
She never texted me about it or anything. Never posted about it, nothing, just silent. She had quite a few people who didn't like her, and her friends and her BF were really weird too. I legitimately think she doesn't know it was me.
Why would she think it was you?
She had such a huge falling out with one of her friends, and I was really thinking because she thought she stole it.
Okay.
I know this is absolutely terrible, but I still have the book. It's been so long. Just at my parents' house. I know this is absolutely terrible for me to do, and that's why it's my confession. I have dreams of her finding out and arguing till this day.
She should.
Man, she had some effed up. She had effed up though. I've never been able to see into someone's life like that again in real-time updates.
XOXO Gossip Girl.
Literally.
She's.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. The fact that she was obsessed, I had to read it every single day.
She was fiending for it.
That's like.
That's ew.
That's gross. I don't know. That's weird.
Weird behavior for sure.
But she should link some of the pages because I want to see.
Oh my gosh. No, but like her roommate really talked about probably like vulnerable stuff.
Yeah, that's
like
so
her
rude.
mental like state at each moment.
Do you think she kept on reading the pages over and over again after she got the book? She's like it helps her fall asleep. So crazy.
It's what she reads before she goes to bed.
Yes, that's crazy.
Why she's dreaming about them arguing.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's enemies to lovers show.
Oh my gosh, she might be obsessed with her.
She is obsessed. If you're reading her diary every night.
Why would you steal it though?
She has all the pictures. She said she took pictures of the pages.
She took pictures. So she read it at night.
Oh, she's like the brightness of my phone is too bright. I need the actual book.
Yeah,
that's great.
No, it's the fact that she went into her car, thought about it, and went back.
Put it in her pants.
Yeah, and she just sneak it out like she was stealing something from a museum.
I would hate that.
Oh my god.
Wait, is it all because
I would, if I couldn't find my diary, the first one I would have thought of was the roommate.
I would question all the roommates. Unless it goes like unless it's not my diary, it's actually someone else.
Imagine.
Is it all because she didn't clean up the kitchen? She just got obsessed with the diary? Is that the reason why?
Oh, because she said that she was rude to her, so she wanted to find stuff.
How did she know she had a diary?
She found it. Snooping around.
Was she looking for the diary though, or was she just snooping just to snoop?
She said she was really rude to me despite me being a good roommate. I would always clean the room, take out the trash, etc. But she was always, I wanted to know why. So I dug around in the third week and found her diary.
She had a mission.
She couldn't have just said like, why are you so rude to me?
No, she has like, let me see what you wrote about me in my diary. Apparently it can't be all about her.
In the diary?
Yeah.
Probably about her.
Well, if I was in the person to say I was stealing the diary, I would be so upset. I'd be like, I can't hold in my emotions. Like, why are you writing about me in your diary? So it has to be like more stuff,
right,
that she was obsessed with. That's weird. I'm glad COVID happened because who knows what would have happened if they like
continue being roommates.
Yes.
Gosh,
how would you feel if one of your roommates
my diary
violated your space every night?
First of all, don't go through my stuff. That's like the number one thing you do. You don't
lock the doors.
Lock the door.
Unless they want a double, then buy a cake.
Okay, first of all, her diary should have like a lock. She should have put it somewhere, not just laying it around.
Well, she didn't know there was gonna be someone obsessed with her diary.
That's true. Did you ever have a diary growing up? No, you didn't.
No, I don't like writing. I also didn't have anything to like juicy to confess.
That's true.
I wrote me and my friend CJ, we wrote songs in my diary. They were kind of good.
You guys would write raps.
Do I remember them? No, I don't. But
my God.
CJ has a picture of it. I'm sure
She's obsessed.
CJ stole my diary. She was obsessed with it.
Oh my gosh, no, that's weird behavior. That's cringy.
She's the asshole.
Yeah, she's cringy for that.
I can't believe she confessed that. Gosh,
her roommate's probably reading that too.
The roommate doesn't care.
Can you imagine?
She can care less.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I threw away my favorite teacher's family heirloom.
Oh my God. I already know the story.
The generations.
I already know the story. Teacher gave me a bad grade, embarrassed me in front of the class. So I took the heirloom on his desk and just threw it in the trash.
First of all, why would the teacher have an heirloom on the desk?
Unless they broke into his house.
Imagine.
It's the girl that stole the diary.
It's the same girl that threw away the heirloom.
She has so much to confess.
She's just like a theft. She just likes. What's the thing?
Oh
my God.
Kleptomaniac, Jericho said.
Thank you so much.
A klepto,
maybe.
I only know that I learned that word because of Sims. Because it's one of the traits. It's being a
not the Sims.
Don't tell me games don't teach you lessons, life lessons. Anyways,
okay, ready? I threw away my favorite teacher's family heirloom. When I was younger, I had a really sweet teacher that we all loved. We called her Miss W. It was a Catholic school. So in the corner of every classroom was an altar with a Bible and a cross and some prayers on it. Miss W had added a large crystal to the altar, and she told us that it's been passed down from her great-grandmother. It rested on a small orange cloth at the front of the altar. 3 times a week, we lined up to go to assemblies. I would line up next to it, and I would look at it. It was so smooth and shiny that I couldn't help it. But I wanted it for myself. And as soon as I was plotting how to take it, I took it one morning on the way to the assembly and stashed it in my treasure box at home. I was always worried every time a teacher called on me that I'd been caught and was going to be punished for taking it. And this paranoia plagued on me for 2 years until one day I went to my back garden and threw it into a random neighbor's backyard. Unfortunately, I never had the opportunity to give it back, and I apologize as the year after I left Miss W's class, she got married and moved away to the seaside. After 4 years, she left. One of her former colleagues told me she still remembered me from her class. I, of course, didn't tell her what happened. In fact, I never told anyone. Anyways, after another incident of stealing someone's family heirloom, I decided at the ripe old age of 9 I was never to steal again, and I never did.
End of the klepto era. That's crazy. She could just returned it. Or say like, I found it on the ground. It was underneath the Owen's cloth.
Right.
So easy to prevent all this.
Just put it back.
Yes. She held it in for 2 years. Perfect.
Because she wanted it so bad.
It was smooth.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I wonder if the teacher was like...
It'd be the private school kids.
That's why they go to confession. He definitely told her priest that.
You think?
Yeah.
The priest didn't say nothing?
They can't. It's confidential. Only him and God know.
Right.
Imagine. I wonder if the teacher was like, did like a wide world search, like my family heirloom.
You didn't think she would say something to the class?
I don't know.
She just trusted her class.
She should know it would have happened.
Shiny, big crystal.
Kids. Don't gotta steal it.
But you know what? It's next to the Bible. So why would you steal something next to the Bible? Next to the altar.
Private school Catholic kids are the worst ones. You know this. Everyone knows this.
They be kleptos.
No, the worst ones.
No.
Because they think God can protect them.
Dang.
That's crazy.
At least she learned
She was a nice teacher too.
Her favorite
teacher.
Miss W.
Oh my God, the fact that she didn't say anything after like she graduated.
I know.
Oh my God.
That's when I would have said something. Like, you remember that crystal? Yeah, it's good.
took it.
I took that.
Well, apparently, she said no one really asked for it, right? No one really questioned. So apparently not that famous heirloom.
Yeah, girl, you're in the clear.
It's just a rock.
But why would you throw it in someone's backyard?
She didn't want the energy near her. She felt the energy from the crystal. She felt it. She needed it to be gone.
Imagine if out of nowhere the crystal came back to her.
It's the that's the great grandmother.
Oh my god.
Poor. Oh my god.
Miss W probably still thinking about it.
Yeah. Now she has a journal and the crystal.
We're assuming it's the same girl.
Oh my god.
No, obviously she didn't grow up in university.
Oh,
because she
kept stealing. She's like, that's the last time I'm gonna steal a crystal.
Yeah.
Nothing about a diary.
Do you ever steal anything before? Do you like to tell me now?
From you?
No, not from
I stole money from you.
When?
When we were little.
How much?
I don't know, like a 20 here and there.
A 20? You know what a 20 can get you back then? A 20?
Yeah.
My birthday money. I bet that's what it
Sure.
was. Sure. I've never stolen from you.
Oh. I thought it was being real.
I've never stolen. Let me think about it. No.
Dang. Well.
I've never stolen from you. I would like a shirt. I'd wear it and you'd see me in it.
Oh my god. You need to live a little. Never called in sick. That was fake. Never stole.
I say
your life is so boring.
I'm a child of God.
You're a child of nothingness.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I definitely stole money from like a 5, 10. I don't know, just because I wanted it. I didn't like you having more money than I did. So
still the same today.
What? You do not have more money than me.
you don't, but you don't like when I have more than you.
Now I do because you buy me stuff.
Okay. Wow, I can't believe you stole from me.
Yeah. What, you think I was gonna say no?
Remember when you accidentally stole a bunch of socks from Ross?
Yeah. Confession.
Tell the story.
Okay, so it was these tie-dye socks from Ross.
They're really cute.
They were cute. It was a moment. And they had a little hook, where they put it on the rack or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to carry it, so I just put it on my belt loop. And I was just walking around, and then my mom was paying, and then we walked out. I sat down in the car, and then I looked at my lap. I was like, oh my god, I stole socks. I'm a klepto.
I was literally yelling in the car, Katelyn stole the socks.
Yeah, she wasn't helping the situation. She was like yelling at me.
Katelyn got the socks.
I was like 6, 5 years old. Yeah. I don't know. And then I started crying because I thought I was going to go to jail.
Because mom and dad were like, ooh, the police is going to get you.
I'm like crying my eyes out.
Dad was like, ooh, the cameras caught you.
Right. I was like, I'm crying my eyes out. Why are you making this situation even worse? I was like, we gotta go back. I was yelling at them. And so my dad drove back. He paid for the socks. And then I got this cool water bottle for my good deed of not stealing. But yeah.
So funny.
So after that, I stole $20 from out there.
She could have bought socks. She still didn't use the money for the socks.
Yeah. Oh, we got fun times.
That's like the funniest story because I remember it so vividly in the car. You're like crying. My dad had to whip the car back because you're crying. So he's like, okay, we're going back. We're alive.
Oh my god, if I was dad, I'd be like, I'm not paying for socks. You got it for free. They should say, don't do this again, but we're not gonna pay for it because it's free now.
No, they had to teach you the lesson.
I already knew the lesson. I was crying.
Imagine if they didn't pay for it. You would have been in the bed at night thinking about, I'm gonna wear stolen socks to school tomorrow.
I know. I was gonna throw them in the yard. See, the difference between me and this kid is I didn't go to private school.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're good.
That's why I'm good.
Love that. I fed my boyfriend and his friends dog food. I was emancipated. I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was emancipated already, so I had my own apartment. I also had paid channels because the landlord had a package deal with me that included my TV. A guy really started hitting on me who I really liked, but it didn't dawn on me that he only started liking me after I got my own apartment.
It's stupid.
Well, he then started spending time at my house, then started bringing his friends to watch my paid channels with him, and he started annoying me. The first time they ate my food, I had cooked for myself in a crock pot for the entire week. It was literally all my meals for the week, and it was divided up into the freezer and was eaten as needed. I asked nicely for them not to do it again and explained clearly that it was my food for the whole week. They did it again the next weekend when I made myself lasagna, and at this time I yelled at them. My boyfriend then slapped me.
Oh my gosh.
And told me to knock it off as I was interrupting their show.
What the hell?
I was rather outraged that not one guy, not one so much that batted my eye out. Instead of breaking up with him immediately, though, I hatched a plot. I bought 2 cans of Alpo wet dog food and a bag of egg noodles.
Shout out to the brand.
I made a goulash with it in a crock pot and let them eat it. After that, I brought it to the landlord's dog. I carefully let him lick each bowl because, of course, they didn't wash their dishes after they stole my food either. I placed it into the cabinet nonchalantly as I could, pretending that it was how I always washed the dishes. I answered their question about what was the recipe of my delicious food, and then placed 2 cans of Alpo on the table. Needless to say, they never came back. I took great relish in spreading it around school that they did not only eat literal dog food, but they loved it enough to want the recipe.
Dang, they liked it. They awesome dogs, and not the good kind. That story is actually better than mine.
Oh no, literally.
That's crazy.
They just used her.
Yeah, she should have known. Again, she was only in high school.
Yeah,
but wow, it's giving The Help, the movie.
Oh, right.
With, I know this actress, Octavia Spencer.
Yes.
When she made a pie full of her poo.
That was crazy.
I know. She said she wanted the recipe too.
Oh my god.
Did she watch The Help before she did this?
That's wild. No.
What do you think flavor of dog food she'd use for it?
Probably
to make
like
it?
Beef or something. Easier to like mix with. Or chicken.
Oh, so dog food is good for the consensus.
I guess.
I wish they had food poisoning.
They probably did after.
Oh, diarrhea. I was like, what is this?
Yeah. Dang.
That's crazy.
That's
good for her.
Good for her, honestly. And it worked.
And I'm glad she told them. Because I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, she didn't tell them. She just didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But the thing that she told them.
Yeah.
That's the real good part.
Right.
Love that for her.
That's wild. And they never came back. Love that.
Don't even like break up with him. Just use that.
Just do that. Don't break up with your boyfriends. Just food poison them.
Do you think that's the same girl as a klepto? Different girl. The other girl was not emancipated.
This girl was smart.
Yeah.
Right. She knew what she was doing.
Girl, not it. The other girl, not it.
These are funny ones. Okay, this is the last one.
Last question.
I met my current boyfriend by slipping him my number while he was on a date with someone else, and I was their server.
Oh my god.
I mean, if she got the riz.
Was it? What's that song? What's that song by Katelyn?
What? Which one? All of them. I know.
All the toxic songs. It's like, is it really cheating if you ain't treating me right? When it's every night. That's what she is doing.
Yeah. True. Facts.
Okay. How is this justified?
I think it was a first date.
First date.
I don't think it was like the boy was on a date with a current girlfriend type of thing.
I think if the girl was like toxic to him, like saying mean words to him, putting him down,
like
and then,
she knew the girl wasn't good for him.
Yeah. It's like,
justified.
Let me fix you.
Let me be the one you deserve.
Fix you.
Oh, what song is that? That sounds like you sound like Beyonce there.
It was Fix You by Coldplay. Speaking of Beyonce, Coldplay, great Super Bowl, Super Bowl 50.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
what is the story?
I met my current boyfriend by slipping my number while he was on a date with someone else, and I was his server.
Okay.
Here we go. I used to work at a cheesecake factory, girl.
Where all the magic happens.
Right.
This is definitely not like first date. Oh, maybe first date vibes.
It's first date vibes for sure.
That's a lot expensive. Maybe like second, third.
Maybe. Anyways, I used to work at a cheesecake factory as a server. About 1.5 years ago, my current boyfriend came in and
they're still dating.
Mm-hmm.
Great story.
Came in with another girl for a date. I'm not sure what it was about my boyfriend, but he just does it for me.
Oh,
he
should.
He's not at all my normal type of guy I'm attracted to, but for some reason he just makes me melt every time I looked at him.
Wait, was this just serving him?
Yeah.
He felt this connection.
She said, your table's this.
It was that meet cute moment.
Meet cute, but they had the eye contact.
Oh my god, I'm living for this.
And
story.
She was serving.
Oh,
And so was he.
And so apparently sewing so much she couldn't handle herself.
Right. Anyways, he got super self-assured, smiled, and something about the way he talks just gets me.
She's in love writing this. In love.
He got a little chuckle like he does, and he always looks down and bites his lip after. It's just, I just like it.
Was this like the 5-second interaction? She's like, your tape was this way.
Yeah, literally. No, literally. So she goes, so I immediately rushed over to their table.
It wasn't even her table to serve. She's like, I'm getting this man.
I got the table.
Everyone else, get out. This is my section now.
Yeah. So I immediately rushed over to their table. Typically, if I saw a guy I was attracted to, I could give better service because I generally want to interact with him and everyone at the table. That's usually leads to nicer tips.
Right.
But when I started serving them, I couldn't help myself.
Oh my God.
And I was super flirty, obviously. So much that my coworkers tell me to be careful. I didn't get complained on. But he flirted back, so I was like a shark who smelled blood in the water.
Oh my God. All these confessions are obsessions.
Literally.
All of them.
I spent so much talking to him at their table that other tables I was serving had to call out to me because I forgot about them. Honestly, looking back at that was more of a date for me and him rather than her and him.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, because you'd be chatting him up.
Because we talked so much, what he did about work, what I studied, my favorite foods, what he liked, music. I must have been at their table for around 40 minutes altogether. At the end of it, she was very short with me and him, and I kind of figured she'd complain. So I just tried to say, screw it. Scribble my number down and put it under his card when I gave it back to him. Not him paying for the date.
Of course. He spent 40 minutes talking to the waitress. At least he can do is pay.
Right. He texted me that night, and we've basically been dating since. I'm moving in with him on Friday.
Oh, wow.
It was honestly very rude, but I'd do it all over again in a second.
The way he was infatuated by him.
Oh my God, what did this boy look? I want to know how they look like.
I know. First off, so sorry for the girl that was on the date.
I know.
Obviously, she wasn't really in him. She wasn't really fighting it or complaining.
Sorry, there's a bug on the mic. A little fly. Oh, it's okay.
But yeah, the girl didn't really seem that into it. Neither did he in that day.
It was giving like first date.
Probably a first date.
Because like if it was a girlfriend, I'd be like,
excuse me.
Thank you so much for serving. Can we get another server?
Yeah, I would complain so fast.
Yeah, it's like, don't talk to her.
But the fact I would personally, I would hate if a waitress was talking for me for 40 minutes.
Like at my table for 40 minutes while I'm trying to eat. Imagine the other girl, she's like eating her pasta.
Yeah, it's like she's trying to order. It's like, I just need some water, please. Are you talking about his aspirations of life?
Literally, imagine.
I would hate it.
I would leave.
That's why I don't eat Cheesecake Factory. Soap was like that.
No, I would honestly, if I was the girl on that date, I would have left.
Me too.
I'd have been like, y'all good.
Good thing he paid for it though.
Yeah, she probably was like, I'll take this to go.
If she was working at Dutch Bros, she would be there for an hour.
Oh my God, Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros is a coffee shop with a drive-thru, and they're really nice people, and they do talk to you for 40 minutes.
On the window when you wait for your drink.
Yeah.
I hate it so much. She's like, oh, what are you doing today? Oh my God, fun. Wait, what song you listening to? I was like, what's my drink? I only ordered one thing, and you be chatting me up.
So if a cute guy was trying to hit up on you while you're eating, not your thing?
No.
Servers are not your type?
They have to serve more than that.
Okay.
Maybe Bob's infatuated like this girl, maybe. But no, not when I'm with someone. Maybe if I'm alone, I'm down, but not when I'm with someone.
What if you're with your girlies?
No, that's like embarrassing.
Oh, I don't need that for you.
No, I don't need them to know what I like, how I flirt.
Oh,
I don't need them to see it.
If I was there and me and the girlies, like me and your friends, I'd be like, let's get out of here.
I could use the bathroom.
I could use the bathroom real quick.
For 40 minutes.
No, that's insane.
No, I wouldn't.
The other tables, I'd be so pissed.
But good for her to like shooting a shot.
Honestly.
And she made it.
They're still together. They're moving in together on Friday.
Whoever this is, they probably broke up after this post. She knows it's locked now. It's private.
Oh my gosh. How would you want your meet cute to be?
Invention. Not a server.
Not a server?
Sorry. Someone's on my... If that's a occupation at this ripening age of 23.
I mean, get the money.
Yeah, not for me though.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Meet cute. I don't know.
Because I feel like you're very like you're not traditional, where you're gonna meet like that nowadays the tradition is like you meet someone online.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have a meet cute at like a coffee shop or something.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee though.
At a tea shop.
At a tea shop, maybe.
A boba?
Boba shop?
Not the boba guy. He looks up. He's like,
again, I'm not dating a Silvo. I'm not dating a guy.
What is this a side gig? Because he's at law school too.
You shouldn't be working at a boba shop as your side gig. You should.
They don't got time.
You should be working at an actual place. That's why I can't be in a relationship. I'm too picky.
This is also true. They try to get to know you, and you're like, okay.
I'm also so oblivious when people are flirting with me.
This is also true.
I know. People tell me that all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so oblivious. I don't know. I just want to cut the conversation. It's like, why are you talking to me? You're wasting my time. I'm here for a reason. You know, if I'm at a coffee shop, I'm like, hi, yeah, it's really nice, but like, I'm trying to order my drink.
Even that one guy, he was at not Zara.
What?
That cute guy, you thought he was cute. It was Zara?
H&M. No, Banana Republic.
Banana Republic. You wanted to get out of there, even though you thought.
Thought what?
He was cute.
He was cute. I should have shot my shot like she did.
I need to return something.
I needed to return something. I was gonna go back.
You should have.
It was his first day. That was his first day. But mom was there. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. Mom's here. It was his first day.
Right.
I was like,
but let me train you.
You know what Michaela said? My friend Michaela was like, you should call Banana Republic and say like, hi, this is right. That was my reaction. She's like, hi.
Girl, what are the odds he answers?
I was like, hi, I just want to say like this guy was his first day. I want to say he did a good job. I was like, and then I was like, okay, but then what is gonna do for me? He gets a good review.
He gets a good review.
He doesn't know who I am. Like, what?
Anonymous review.
And I was like, okay, and what about it? Nothing. Story ended. Done. Chapter closed.
You should have seen his name on the cashier.
He didn't have one. He was new.
No, on the cashier, on the receipt.
It was new. You know, he's not in the system. He's not in the system. He was very flustered because it was supposed to. He was like his first purchase.
He probably didn't want to talk to you anyways because he's like, there's customers behind you.
Mom was paying anyways, so I wasn't really there. I was just like observing. I did not look my best anyways.
No, but imagine if you're like trying to talk to him for like 40 minutes. He's probably panicking because it's his first day.
Yeah, I don't want to do that for him.
He's like, girl, leave. There's a long line behind you.
Like, I don't need 40 minutes.
Oh.
I don't need. But then again, I don't date service people. Moral of the story.
Girl, you were also working at DSW or whatever at that moment.
At that time.
No, you weren't.
No, I wasn't. I was a full-time college student.
Oh, Who
knows if he was a college student?
That's so funny.
But yeah. Anyways, enough of my confession. This is all about my confessions.
I don't have anything to confess. I'm an open book. I also don't. Nothing juicy in my life.
Oh my god. Anyways, what was your favorite story?
Honestly, this one's really good.
Okay.
What was your? Wait, hold on. Let me see. What was your favorite?
What was the one I reacted to?
When the stolen diary.
That one's a good one.
Like, hello, that's weird behavior.
Stolen diary.
What I've learned, there's a lot of people that steal out here.
Obsessions, kleptos out there in the world, roaming Reddit.
Right.
And we're eating it all up.
Right.
We are them. They are us.
We are one.
We are one. Anyways.
It's a good talk.
That was a good talk, sister.
It was.
Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel.
Yes.
And follow us at GT & Company on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
And follow our producer Jericho_Inc. Sorry, I did it in the wrong order. Sorry, Jericho, you have to really more than that.
No, Jericho's about to hit 1,000 subscribers, guys.
Hey, subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Support your local favorite artists.
Is your YouTube also Jericho _Inc? His Instagram is also, his YouTube is also Jericho. I just look at the description. Yeah. It's all there. But again,
thanks
nice
for
chatting
watching
with y'all. Talk to you next week. Goodbye. These are my confessions. We're gonna get copyrighted because of that song.
Because you keep singing it so well.